Welcome to Reef Community Worldwide. I'm not putting the camera on. I can't be bothered.
You're still in your Sunday jammers, aren't you?
You know I am. Right.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Well, I think there's one person on. Let's see if people jump on. Because there's a big delay. Sometimes it's like get like a 5-10 minute delay before people even get the notification that it's on.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sunday, innit? People might be relaxing, watching the choir or something.
Watching Emmerdale.
Songs of Praise when it used to be on a Sunday.
Yeah. Really weird. So people are in. Just say hello so we know who's here so we can say hello back to you. Have you got it on the telly?
Yeah.
What does it look like on the telly?
It says Reef Community Worldwide on one side and then my picture and that on the other side. No chats coming up.
That's why I put it down as like a blog, because that's where you're talking it. It's just like a talking thing.
Yeah.
So who's there? There's got to be people there. See, this is what I mean. So you get people mithering, to do a live stream. So you do a live stream and no one comes on it.
Yeah.
That's it. I've not even got I get a notification from myself. I've not even got one yet. You know what?
Go on.
I think it might even say it's on for another hour. Even online. That's weird.
But it did say 4 people waiting. JB's here. He's just come up in the chat.
Yo, boys. Oh, yeah, boys. See, I've got a delay again, a big delay. So you seen it, then I seen it on StreamYard, and then 5 seconds later I seen it on YouTube. Weird. So we'll get some chat going in a minute. But let's see what we'll talk about. We'll talk about how shitty my tank is. Spam the link. I can't spam my own link. That's the thing.
Says share it on Facebook. Evening.
Hello, Stu. We're going to get Reef talking in a minute. We're just trying to figure out. Just waiting for a few people to jump on, and then we'll talk about something. Don't know what to talk about though. Anyone know what to talk about?
Well, yeah, get your topics in early. Whoever's watching, Stu and JB. We probably spoke about all the topics on the WhatsApp group with JB already today.
Right, let's get on here. Right, I'm just going to put this link on a few places. Did you see what I wrote on the chat bit, on the message bit, on the thing? It's just a bit of banter. Don't get offended unless you work for Neptune Systems, and I don't care.
I didn't even notice that. What was that on the title of?
Yeah. I really don't. I think it's just bloody hilarious.
I think it's gone past that point now, isn't it?
Which one?
Like with Terence and that. I think going as far as to call you a liar and all that, I suppose that's sort of made it a little bit sour, isn't it?
Yeah. If I would have done something wrong, would have been all right. Do you know the thing is? I would have done if I could, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the principle of the matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there we go. Right. Anyone got any topics then? Where's Gal? Gal bloody moans and pisses and moans and he don't come on.
I think he's scared. He thinks he's got a super chat.
Oh. I don't even think I can super chat no more, can I?
Do you know what? I don't know. Have you dropped below that threshold?
Most probably. Most probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
Oh, I can. Yeah, you can. On my phone, I can anyway.
Yeah, if you
But
click on that little badge would go, wouldn't it?
Why? What little badge?
No little badge, the little super chat badge. What you click
Why
on?
have you got it on yours?
I don't know. I can't see because I'm on the stream yard. I can't see on my phone.
Oh my god, that is one dead chat.
We'll give it 5 minutes if no one jumps on, and we'll
End it.
call it a day. Yeah.
La da 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 da.
So what you done to your tank today? You done anything?
Clean the glass. Turn the skimmer back on. Close the clarity. Voila. Blasted all the rocks underneath the rocks. And it was
trying to get rid of that. All
on
that
a
detritus
sea-
build up with it. Yeah,
it was
looking a bit
like
fuzzy,
that.
wouldn't they, the rocks?
Really dirty. But I think, like I said, a lot of it's spongy, so there's a lot of sponge building up on there. Not a clue, JB.
Whoever they are, they must be mute. Because... Well,
Most probably me, Woody, and you. That's 3.
And then Stu's here.
Yeah. 4.
Well, yeah, because I'm watching on my. I've got it on the TV. I'll definitely count as 1.
Yo, CPR time's here.
Yeah, and he's in. My tank is lovely.
That's because he's been using Vibrant. What he should have used a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not on yet. Definitely use a bit of Vibrant. But do you know what? Something I've used from now on. I wouldn't use the other one because it's not good for my tank. What's that
Vibrant's good to use for like when you do your maintenance. You know, once you've got your tank to where you need it, like that JB is now, and then just every time he does a bit of maintenance, say every week or every 2 weeks, whatever it is, he does his water change and his general maintenance, just add a bit in.
Yeah. That's it. If I ever get to the stage where it goes like that again, I'll definitely use Vibrant. I'm saying at the minute, mine's just it's weird. The fronts just look nice and clean. The backs, it's like how would you call it? It's like a fuzzy.
It's like a peach fuzz, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of detritus sticking to your rock. It's weird.
Yeah. But why not the front? Okay, what was that?
Hello, Jay. The king's on his way.
Well, yeah. There's that shit. So today I got in there, I got the toothbrushes. You know the toothbrush on it. Give that, and then give it a blast with the Neros for a good hour. So there's blasting that for an hour, and then lifted them back up, and now it's crystal clear, the water.
So what you want to do? You want to try and see if you can get your hands on a nice second-hand MP40 or something, like a cheap one, and have it right down in the corner on that right-hand side glass, and just blow along the back of the rocks constantly.
Because I've got black back anyway. I can even get a Nero 5 down there, and I can't really see the wire at the back.
Yeah, but that you say it because it does a wider burst.
Yeah, that is my problem.
It spreads all your sand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's it? My tank's not good. Running to dinos. Just raising nutrients. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, just get your nutrients up and then siphon what you've got into a filter sock. That's what I know. Well, that's what I used to do. Hello, Greg. Back
Greg.
again. See, dedication for you. That is.
Yeah, we're gonna get some topics up, but don't know what to get up. Ah, Jesus.
10 people viewing it up. One of you wankers give the thumbs up.
Oh, look at that. Straight to the point.
That's the proper British word as well he's used there as well, isn't it? He's been talking to Seymour. Oh, yeah, look, even Andy's saying that, Rock. It's a common thing.
Yeah, I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Thing is, I love the layout. Do you know the branching?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the way to go now, isn't it? It's what everyone seems to go for. It's like that branching look. A bit more minimal in the tank, get your filtration in the sump, have all the ugliness down there, and make the display a bit of a work of art. Alex, evening, mate.
No.
Super chat, pull everyone for a chair.
I don't know if the super chat's still there. It is on my phone, but I don't know. I know Seymour's lost his.
Has he?
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing for ages, is he? On his channel.
Oh.
It's a shame.
Well, I think yesterday I had 2.5, something like 4,000 hours yesterday, just being on for 2 hours.
Yeah. So what's the topic today? Gal, jump on and you can tell us about your new build and all that. Bit of fresh meat. Oh, JB says you still have the super chat button.
There you go, man. Have I? Oh, you won't think it, would you? Tell you what, this chair hurts my ass, buddy.
Is it? I bet it gives you a bad back as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I need a good chair. I've not got a computer, but a computer chair.
Galgo, don't matter that it's not active. It's still a build, isn't it? Listening to DMX. You was listening yesterday to DMX, wasn't
Is that all?
he? Yeah.
Get all to jump on. Let's have a
Come and
chat.
see more. One of my worst things at Gal, cable management, does my head in. Cleaning the fish room out today. Tools, dust, building materials in preparation of starting new. Yeah, what happened to your system? I see on Reef Girls stream that you said it was just fresh water running in it. Have you closed it all down?
Can you hear me all right, Woody?
I can hear you, mate. Yeah, hear you fine.
It's going so slow, this. Seymour, you jump on. Tell us about your clarity.
That you've been running it wrong for the last 2 years.
Right. I think I might be. It's my YouTube. There's something wrong with YouTube. It's just running really, really sluggish.
Is it not your laptop?
It might be.
I'll move to a new house. Cool, bloody hell, that must have been a lot of work. So new system build only.
Galgo, have you had a clarity? Has Galgo had a clarity?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't think he has he? No.
I know he keeps banging on about these X filters.
Galgo, have you had a clarity? No, he's not.
Did you see? You remember Alex's old build, didn't you? Like down in his basement, that massive, like an aquarium, like a public aquarium in his basement. And he's just moved out.
Yeah.
So imagine what that was like, moving all that.
I know, yeah.
I find it hard enough with.
You don't see him pissing in the morning, do you?
No. As I said, we get the up when we've got to do a little 25 litre water change. No, I wouldn't have the
No,
X filter.
right. So how can you say that the X filter's better? You can't.
You know why? Because it's more expensive. So in his eyes, it's better.
There you go.
They're just a bit too big, them things. Don't get me wrong, I like the way they work. But they're just massive.
Yeah.
They're definitely not for someone with a small tank or smallish tank.
It allows you to run 3.5 1-inch pipes to it. Mine can do that. If I want it to.
So I think the X filters have got like a like something they've got like a dedicated chamber. You just run it drains into that chamber, then it fills up and spills into the filter roll bit. I think that's the way they work instead of being connected to a pipe like the Clarity is. Seymour, jump on.
Come on, Seymour. It's okay. It's in a 3-way. You know what? Jump on, Seymour. I won't allow anyone else to come on while you're on.
Been waiting for 10 minutes. Oh, is he waiting for the link? Go on, Reef Banter. The link's in there, you donut. But our Reef Banter, not the WhatsApp one. I'm on my own. I've got to try and entertain you on my own now. Paul's dropped off.
Yeah, I dropped off trying to add Seymour.
Yeah, he said he's backstage. Here he is. No, that's you.
I knew that. I was just testing.
There he is. That's it.
Man, I've been waiting. I've been waiting, man.
What's up?
You know they make sumps now that have the Clarity like integrated.
Yeah.
You know, I think Advanced Acrylics is the first one I saw doing it. Where like how the Dreambox Royal Exclusive Dreambox has its own filter roll.
Yeah.
So they do have some sumps where you just plumb the pipe in and it the chamber and you don't use the acrylic pieces that you get from the.
No,
you just
you just used the motor and all that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm trying to think who it is.
I think
the
I
Australian
sent it to
guy,
you.
not Parker's Reef, the other one.
Well, I think I sent it to you 2 years ago when I was at Reefapalooza, California. I sent you a bunch of pictures and videos of it.
Well, when we was at Macna, weren't there Geos there or someone like that, and they had the built-in...
You know what? Yeah, I think Geos has it. You know what?
Yeah.
It might be Geos I see it first. But I think the Advanced... You know what? I think Geos is the one that does it, and Advanced Acrylic just has a chamber that you just put it in, and it automatically... You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah. But I think Reef Nerd in Australia is was it Delua or whatever their sumps are that they get made.
Yeah.
Is it like he does one, so you use all the Clarity stuff, but just put it on his sump, but you just use the motors and the roller bits and that.
Yeah, I actually prefer to use the Clarity because Trigger Systems is another manufacturer here that uses it, and I just worry that something happened and they get bored with it, like I can't get filter rolls or something, so I'll use the Clarity. Also, in the over here, Woody, we don't get, you guys have a manual Clarity that you just roll yourself.
Yeah,
we don't have that option here.
No, you just have the auto, didn't you?
Yeah, and I think
you'd want to buy that. You'd want to buy that seriously though.
I know.
You know what?
I know.
You say that, but some people don't want to deal with the motor. They just want to go in there with a crank and just...
Yeah, I suppose if you're going to be someone that's there every day looking at your sump or... will remember to turn it, then you'll be all right. Otherwise, it's just going to fill up. Your auto top-off's going to keep kicking in.
Yeah, I guess it's like filter socks. Instead of swap filter socks, you just turn a crank.
It's exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Auto is the best. Sump cam, yeah, but say you're at work, sump cam's no good for you if you need to crank your filter roller. All it do is torment you knowing that you've got to crank it, but you can't do it until you get home from work.
So say you don't want auto, but you get a camera to tell you that you need to change it. You must
you get all this crazy tech to show you you've got to crank a wheel.
but you know what? With the manual option in a regular Clarity, I think is because so little of the so little of the filter roll is exposed. But if you had like like the Dreambox one where a pretty large portion of it is exposed, then you could just crank and just roll up everything that's dirty, and you just keep it moving again. But for a Clarity, you're right. Like the little surface area that's exposed, that would be annoying.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Mine must turn about 50 times a day. Just that little bit.
Yeah, it does. It just
You can't hear
minute
it,
bit, innit?
Yeah. It's so long.
You lot are reefing mad.
Alexa, turn on YouTube.
But it's like that one you sent over for me. Oh, that clear filter.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant bit of kit. It's such a good little thing the way it sits in, a 4-inch filter sock hole. It's just perfect.
Yeah, and you know what, Woody? That's
Go on,
what
mate.
they sell a little $5 connector that you connect it to the hydros, and apparently it tells you when it like needs changing. There's some additional features that it connects to the hydros.
Bloody
There's
hell.
literally like a task or something in the hydros that says, "Hey, what do you have connected here?" And when you click it, it says, "Oh, I have a clear." So you might be able to get some additional cool features when you hook up a clear to a hydros.
It's it's all Coral View, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coral View bought the clear filter, so
yeah, that's theirs. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So I don't know if it'll just alert you when the motor, when the filter roll is finished or something, but that's actually kind of cool.
It is very, yeah. Yeah, I must say it's
looks
good.
great when you put your filter roll in properly. If you do it wrong,
yeah, not the greatest bit of kit. You might as well what you might as well have done is left it wrapped up in the box and put it in your cupboard. It worked about the same, the way you had it running.
You know what? I'm trying to have a go at Paul about something about him killing his fish, but then that would be cruel. But it's not like he has a fully stocked tank now. But remember when he had to go like 2 months because he killed his fish, like somebody else in Manchester, Woody?
What I don't get though is this, right? I did it all in one, right? Which is called a tank crash. You kill yours periodically, constantly through the year, which
I think it's a Manchester thing, Woody, where like all of a sudden overnight people's fish start dying. Not naming names. I'm not naming names, but it starts with an A.
Yeah. No, I think
saying.
it is. No, in that case, I think what it was is that the fish got depressed and committed suicide. I think that's what happened in that case.
I reckon it was all the plankton. Do you know, like growing your own plankton?
Yeah, I reckon there was so much of it, they was choking on it.
Oh man!
Look at Reef King, fish killers. I know, mate.
Yeah, them people in Manchester, them reef keepers. There's one awesome reef keeper in Manchester, and his name starts with M, not P and not A.
What a prick.
That's a P, Paul. That's not an M. Oh, you're the prick. Oh, P.
I get it. I know what it is. I know what the M stands for. Motherfucking Paul Williams. Yeah, baby.
No, I reckon it stands for Mogsy. I reckon it stands for Mogsy.
I reckon it stands for Mogsy too.
Yeah, Mogsy's tank's very nice.
Yeah, it's not P for Paul. It's not P for prick. It's for. I reckon it's one of those.
We're not talking about lights.
We
don't need to talk about lights.
A couple of a minute. Don't like socks clogged too easy.
No, Woody, go and talk about lights. Right, I turn mine on the blue, the nice. I've got radians. Woody.
But Paul, did you design those yourself though?
Yeah, I did.
No, he designed the bracket.
Anyone still use socks? Yeah, I've got some on now. My feet are freezing.
See, I've gone with slippers myself.
I'll just use them.
Do you know what? No, I'll do every now and again. Because I took the filter roller out because my tank was just too clean. I couldn't get any coloration on the corals and the nutrients were so low. So I took that out and the skimmer, and then
Could do
all I
put it
wrote
back
was
in.
a sock.
Could do
Yeah,
put it back
now
in.
it could, yeah. I must admit,
Great shit.
yeah, it could do with going back in there. Now there's a few more fish and the corals are growing out the top of the tank. It's nutrients are up a little bit now.
What carbon do people use? I use that black one.
Are you activated? Is that the one you use? The activated carbon? I use roller carbon.
Oh,
I use roller carbon. I use that or that one.
Do you know what? When I
use any.
When Mike Warren's had his shop, he sent me a big bag of carbon when I ordered something.
Yeah, do you know what? For me, carbon is carbon. As long as it's not activated in phosphorus, the phosphate, yeah, it's all good.
Did he? You said when you ordered the Pax Bellum, it came stuff with carbon with it?
I didn't order my Pax Bellum from Michael, no, but I think it was fish food or something. I think I got a load of fish food, and he sent me a big bag of carbon.
Who?
Michael.
Oh, mate, that must have been before Vegas or after Vegas when he was making up for.
After Vegas when he had the shop.
Oh, well, Woody, it wasn't exactly free. You paid for it.
Well,
Right, Paul?
I suppose so.
Paul, that must have been the most expensive carbon you ever bought.
Most expensive fish food it was.
Jeez. You know what, Paul? Woody?
Yeah.
You have expensive taste, mate.
So what channels have people been watching in relation to aquariums? I watch Reef Community Worldwide. It's fucking awesome.
Oh God, do you know what? I must admit, I've sort of
BRS.
fell out of love with all reefing channels at the minute. I must admit.
Watch BRS and Woody's boyfriend.
If we're being serious,
I think Jake Adams is probably the only one I sort of religiously watch.
Yeah,
but
if we're being
BRS I don't even watch anymore.
Yeah, that new series by Jake Adams, Reef Therapy, that's really good. That's the type of thing where you don't have to watch it, where you can listen to it, and it's actually on podcast form now. It's on
I remember him saying that.
So I think Jake Adams, but I've also liked Parker's Reef because he's been doing a mix of things. It's not like just updates on his tank and stuff, he's been visiting people's tanks. He's been doing equipment review. I think when somebody mixes it up, he's been doing like fish store tours. So he's been mixing it up. So I really but I watch a lot of videos, but I just go in and out of what I watch. Like I think when Eat Sleep Reef was putting his tank together, I watched it, but the tank is put together now. I don't watch it as much because I'm just waiting for it to grow out. I can't
stand channels that do top 5, top 3, top 5.
I hate it.
Well, listen, man. What's the guy's name? I was looking for something the other day, and I can't believe the guy who used the big face thumbnail. And I'm not knocking it because it's working for him when you see the growth, but top 5 nano fish, top 5 fish for nano aquariums, top 5 clownfish for nano aquariums. Like it's just a top 5 list of everything.
Yeah,
and then to be honest, like
no more ideas left, so they just
but
think of a top 5 list.
But I gotta be honest, like
Mad Hatter, yeah, he does.
Sometimes the top 5 lists don't even make well. I don't want to sound like I'm slating it, but sometimes I see it like top 5 underrated fish, and then or top 5. Like if you look at even top 5 tanks for like aquariums, and you'll see like he missed some of the really common ones that everyone has.
You know what the top 5 is? It's the top 5 for them.
You know what? You're right. It's his opinion.
It is, it's definitely his opinion, isn't it?
So it's not for me.
It ain't like he's done research and
but it's not for me.
Where 90% of people do it a certain way. It's just it's their preference.
Yeah,
they tend to do their preference.
A lot of the time, when they do a top 5 thing, and someone new comes on, it's completely wrong what they're saying. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff will come on that say, top 5 fish for beginners. No. Yeah. Any fish is fucking all right for a beginner if they know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like
if you have a predator tank, your top 5 fish are going to be totally different. So you wouldn't say a lionfish is going to be a good top 5 fish for
if you ask
a nano aquarium. It's all different, isn't it? It's your preference.
Yeah, if you ask somebody, a top 5 fish for an aquarium might be a ray,
Yeah.
It disappears 3 months later, and you don't say anything. But it just depends.
He's good. He's good. He
Yeah.
slips them in there, doesn't he, Paulie?
I know.
I think
I'm
I
on
see
a
something
roll
from Andy
today.
about.
Woody, I'm on a roll today.
You
I'm
are on a roll. You are on a roll. You've been
Oh.
eating your shredded wheat.
Oh,
Woody,
man,
he's on a muffin. He's on a muffin.
No, I'm on a filter roll, mate. I'm on a clarity, mate. I'm on a clarity, mate.
I think I see Andy say something about carbon. How long do people reckon it lasts?
Do you know, oh, go on.
24
You
hours.
first, Woody.
24 hours, and then it's clogged.
Right.
24 to 48. It's clogged up, and it's only in there just to.
You'll know when it's done. The first 24 hours, your tank's crystal clear, right?
Yeah.
You know when to change it, because when you see your water start going a bit tinty again, you know it needs changing. You can leave it in there; it's not going to cause any harm. But I wouldn't put it in, take it out 24 hours later, stick another bag in. I wouldn't do
that. Never in a million years. Like,
throw a bag in, let it clear it. When it starts going tinty again, take that one out and change it.
I have it in a reactor. I think it only lasts 24 hours, 48 tops. But I don't take it out after that. It stays in there for another couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'd say a couple of 3 or 4 days, and it'll be completely blocked and clogged up.
Yeah, I use a maxi jet, and once the maxi jet starts to make some noise, I know it's clogged up. So it's only 2 days tops. Like the maxi jet isn't loud, but I can hear it vibrating because it's battling the head pressure, pushing water through it. So
yeah,
once I hear the maxi jet, I just turn it off. I might not, I might just turn it off and just remove it, but 2 days tops.
yeah. I think Galgo. I think there isn't there. Oh, is there a Magna this year? Oh, they done the online Magna, didn't they?
Yeah,
this year.
That's this year's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I was actually looking at our footage from Magna a couple of days ago. I was cleaning up some stuff, and I'm sorry, I'll probably never do Magna in my life again.
No,
we seen Seymour, didn't we, Woody? We seen Seymour for 10 minutes, and he pissed off for 3 hours. Right?
He went, hold my phone. He went, hold my phone a minute. Held his phone. Didn't see him for the rest of the day. And we couldn't ring him because I had his phone. And then we found him at the Tunsy booth, wasn't it? Chatting away to that bloke for God knows how long.
You're lucky we had a Chris to carry all our stuff, didn't he, Woody?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Magna's, yeah.
Yeah, Galgo, we probably did fall asleep somewhere underneath someone's table. But yeah, I must admit, I've been watching Magna for probably 12, 13 years, even longer. And I always wanted to do it, and I've done it once now, and I don't think I'll never do it again.
Yeah,
I wasn't overly impressed with it.
For one, there's not as many people as a Reefapalooza. So here's my reasons not to like it. There's reasons to like it, but here's mine. The amount of people that they announced that came is absolutely nowhere the amount of people we saw. I think when you buy a 3-day pass, they count the same person visiting Magna 3 days as 3 different people, because when they gave the number for the Magna we visited, it was nowhere close. So that was one. Second, all the talks we went to, including Melev's Reef and Mr. Saltwater Tank and all those people, I've seen them talk about that stuff before. So the pay to go to Magna is not worth it to hear the people talk about the same thing. I've seen videos online of Dana Riddle talking about alkalinity and turbo, but I think I would have preferred to watch that at home where I can digest and do research rather than sit in a classroom. I don't know, I'm an adult. That's that type of learning, sitting in a class and learning, is way beyond what I want to do anymore.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough coral. All the coral and equipment that we saw, we've seen that before because we've seen it in videos and Reefapalooza. So to go to Magna and to learn about the new equipment and what's coming, that's really outdated because,
Yeah, so there was nothing there that would wow you, was there? There was nothing innovative or something that we haven't seen before. Where normally
Neptune was the sponsor, and the first thing they announced in their thing was, hey, the Trident's not ready and it's not coming soon, and don't ask us about it. So that was supposed to be the big reveal at Magna, and
it didn't happen.
But yeah, there wasn't. Reefapalooza is more my jam because you see your friends. You see a lot of coral, and you see the same equipment. Neptune, you see Tunzi, you see all the manufacturers, Ecotech, you see them all. And yeah, I don't. Yeah, Magna's not for me. You more see because Reefapalooza is regional. You also tend to see people who you know and you trade with there. So
Yeah. JB, it is to be fair, it is meant to be like a gadget show for reefing, but I must admit it was a bit of a disappointment. Probably the biggest thing there was the reef bot when we
yeah,
went. That was probably the biggest thing that got announced or got shown off at that event.
yeah, but
And
this
then I
was two
suppose it was
years
the
ago,
first time
Vegas.
you see them sumps with the built-in clarity filters and all that.
Yeah. Now the people who seem to enjoy Magna are older reefers who's been reefing for years, who go there every year, and they see their friends that have been reefing and that have been going to Magna for 10, 15 years. Those people enjoy Magna. So I guess it takes a few times going to kind of break into it, but my reefing friends are regional and I see them all the time anyway, because we have meetups. We used to have meetups. So, I didn't need to go to Magna to see them. So like, all these guys that go to Magna, they see their friends. And I know Mark Levinson, Milev, he mentioned some things that he loves about Magna that the other shows haven't done. And I don't remember exactly what he said, but you can tell that he hasn't been to another like a Reefapalooza for years, because even the venue that he mentioned, Reefapalooza hasn't been at that venue for 10 years. So, the people who I see who love Magna, like it's
But
mostly older reefers
see,
who see their
personally for
friends.
me, probably the best part of Magna was later on after the show had closed, and then we all met up in the casino overnight, and you're there, and it's us
Yeah,
with Jake Adams and
yeah,
Jason Fox, and we're all just standing up the bar, just everyone talking, reefing, and having a laugh. That was probably the best parts of the show for me, and it weren't even part of the show. It was just all
yeah.
everyone
That
being
was the
normal.
meetup. That's a good. I've heard though, Woody, that the Orlando Reefapalooza is actually like that because people stay in a hotel, and the New York Reefapalooza is not like that because I think like where people stay, it's more spread out.
Yeah,
But I've heard that the Orlando one and the California one is like that, where people tend to hang out at night.
yeah.
In the same hotel
That's what
lobby.
I'm saying. That was probably the best. When you think when we was all of us just spread out all over this land, just all going from different people to different people talking, and it was just more down to earth and all that. Was nice.
Yeah, Amaretto Sours, right?
Yeah, amaretto sours. Yeah, but that was probably the best part for me of a night time in the casinos, just chatting with
Yeah,
everyone.
Throwing
yeah,
notes overall.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all talking about asleep in the corner.
That wasn't.
We even met the
Anybody want to talk about lights?
only if Nick's on. Coming in the chat, give us a topic.
Oh,
It's
super
Seymour.
simple reef tanks.
What you're what 2 weeks into your Hydros changeover now? How's that going?
Oh, that is
You
going
glad you done
awesome, man. Oh, mate, lovely. My Hydros is.
Is it easier to use than the Apex? Easier to set up? Easier to use? Is it just generally easier?
If you are someone that
More
doesn't,
user friendly.
so yeah,
Let's
I
put it
think
this way: is it easier for me?
yes, absolutely. It's easier for Paul. If you're an advanced Apex user and you're trying to do certain things, I think it might be a little frustrating because you know how to program something, so you just want to get in there and like, hey, if this, but it like the skimmer optical sensor. Like I literally just went in and like, hey, this is my skimmer. You know what? It has, how Apex has tasks where, hey, you do a task,
Yeah.
but this literally has like, you create a plug and it says, what do you have plugged in here? And you're like, hey, I have a protein skimmer. It says, do you have an optical sensor connected to it? If yes, what port is it plugged into? Because it wants to know if your cup is full or your level gets too high, it turns off the skimmer. And if you click no, like it automatically sets your skimmer delay to turn on, 5 minutes. So your water, like a lot of little things it does for you that you don't have to program. If you say it's a return pump, it just says, hey, your return pump is on all the time. Do you want to turn it off for feeding? And you click yes. Or, if it's, I think it's simple. I think you and Paul, who don't do anything crazy with your Apex, will find it. I think the best part, Woody, you'll find about it is if you want to do something else, you don't have to get a module. You literally just plug a sensor into it. So, hey, like if you had a the hydros I have, and you want to do automatic water changes, you literally could just plug an optical sensor in it and get an extension cable. I'm like, oh, just stop the automatic water change when my barrel gets empty.
Do you know what I love?
Yeah.
I love the way that you explain it, like it's a guy that lives under your fish tank in your sunk cabinet, and you open the door and you go, "Hey, is my water level low?" And it goes to you. Do you know what it is? I'm going to turn something on for you.
You know, a Reef girl and Alex was saying that last night. They were like, "Hey, we like the way you explain it, but it's like somebody talking to you."
It's like, "Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy." Oh, got you.
Hey, what do you have plugged in here? I have a skimmer. So here's what you do with a skimmer. Here's if you have a power head. Here's what you do with a power head. Do you have metal halide lights? It's like, oh, we can turn that off for you if our tank gets too high. You're like, yes, I want that. Or if you have LED, like little things like that. Like, hey, I have a leak detector in here. It's like, hey, we see that you have a return pump. Do you want to turn off your return pump or any other pump if we detect a leak? Yeah.
I like the way it starts every conversation with you with hey.
Hey.
You know what? Play Super Nintendo games. No, 'cause it's shit.
Hydros.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna say it's crap. It's not. The Apex ain't crap. It's just
yes, it is.
They sort of cornered the market and thought they could do whatever they want, charge what they want. No, it is like the tasks and all that. It makes everything so easy to set up, a lot easier than what it used to be.
It's really cheap plastic shit.
It is cheap. Like it does look cheaply made, like it's made in a toy factory in China somewhere. But it is what it is. But it does. I couldn't run my tank without it, and I would. And I'll say it now. I wouldn't take my Apex off my tank just because there's now an hydros out or anything like that.
Would you take it off if Ecotech brought the power bar out?
100%, because it will just be a power bar and everything's already on my tank, if you know what I mean, in that sense. So there's already Ecotech lights, there's already pumps, there's already Versas and things like that. So it would just be a case of removing the Apex, putting a plug bar there, and plugging the things into that.
Yeah, I don't think the Hydros is made for you, Woody. The Hydros is made for people who are saving $500 or $800 to buy a controller, and you're like, hey, a control for a few $100s, you can just have a couple of sensors and this.
Yeah.
So it's looking for
100%. It's like look, Gal said here. Do you think they've been standing still while everyone else is catching up? 100%.
So if you look at Jake Adams
here, we've still got the same plug bars as what they come out with 15 years ago. I've had one of my plug bars on my system for probably 13 years.
Jake Adams and even Parker's Reef. Jake Adams said it, and I heard Parker's Reef say it the other day. Parker's Reef said, I'm not buying a controller at Apex because the technology they're using is way older than things that you can get on consumer electronics these days. He's like, I'm not paying all that money for that.
Well, look at the way they explain their newest model. They go, oh, if you've got the 2016, like that's new. Do you know what I mean? 2016, that's 5 years ago.
Yeah. Well,
they talk about it like it's the newest thing.
Well, the Gen 4s have been out since then. Right, Ecotech lights. The Gen 5s are out now within that 5 years.
This is what I'm saying. And they talk about the 2016 like it's, oh, you can only do this if you've got the 2016 model. Like that's a state of the art thing. It's
So
it's crazy the way they see things and perceive things. It's mental to me,
say, hey,
especially if it's technology. Technology moves so fast. Imagine having a TV now from 2016 till like now. It'd be obsolete. It'd be crazy.
So I like the hydros. Hey, I'll be the guinea pig. It's new, so I wanted to test it out. So for one, it's new. Secondly, it's wired. It's wireless. And I was surprised by how I thought about it the other day. I think I was talking to Greg Carroll about this the other day. I was like, we do everything. Like, Woody, your laptops and everything don't even have a network port, right?
Yeah.
That, like, literally, like, I'm gonna say this: the only thing I had plugged into my network port was my Hue lights and my 2016 Apex. Like, I don't have anything plugged into my router. Like, everything we do, like, my kids go to school online. We're talking now wireless. Everything is wireless. So to assume when people say, "Oh, wired is better," like, yeah, but
only for reliability. That's what it's better
no,
for.
Woody, but come on, man. We've done so many things that are wireless. So, like I don't see why having something wireless is not a good idea. Plus, I told you I've randomly like unplugged stuff from my from my hydros, and it works. It's not like it freaks out when it misses something, and it also uses Bluetooth. So if my internet service goes down, I'm home, I can always like, oh, let me connect to the hydros via Bluetooth and turn something on and off if I want. So the plug bar, even though it's wireless, it works seamlessly. There's never been one time. And when I first got the little one 6 months ago for the tank, there'd be times when the hydros would tell me like, hey, I'm not connected to the internet, and I would still open the app and be able to turn stuff on and off. So
well, it's like Paul the other night, isn't it? When he lost his internet the other night. And his first thought was, I bet I can't connect to Apex. And he went on there and it come up straight away. Can't connect.
Yeah, so it's it works. It's wireless. It works. I have the wireless feeder. It works. I have 7 plug bars across 2 different hydros. They work. There's never been a time when I want to turn something off. It works.
And
it's new. It's been on the market for less than a year, so that's a legit concern for somebody. Like, hey, it's new, but I love having.
Seymour, here's another one for you. You said you got 7 plug bars for the Hydros. How much did that cost you for 7 plug bars?
Okay, let's stick to one. So one tank has 5 times 40, 5 fours. What's that?
120 in it.
No.
Wait, hold on. What am I? 40, 82. I'm miles away.
200.
I'm miles away. 200 quid.
Yeah, so $200 for.
Yeah, so and how much is one
$280.
There you
$280.
There you go.
And
so you could have bought another 2. So you could have bought 9 for the same price.
No, I'm actually gonna buy. So they don't have power monitoring on their plug bars, but they do have these other plug bars, single plugs that have power monitoring. So I'm actually gonna buy 2 of those and just plug the return pump in. So at least I'll know, I'll get an alert when if my return pump goes down. So I'm cool. You know what, Woody? I had gotten to the point where I literally use my Apex to turn stuff on and off. I always say, I don't know if it's just the humidity in my apartment, if it's a Northeast thing, but I've seen people have these like crazy Apex setup where it like refills their buckets. But my stuff, like, I don't know if it's just the humidity in my apartment, but my stuff, like, I get it repaired. I'm not saying like all the time, but with 3 plug bars, maybe once a year, I need to get a plug bar at EB832 repaired. So, I like for $40 plug bar, if it goes down, I'll just freaking toss it and buy a new one.
Exactly.
Because I don't. Why do I need to get something $40 repaired? I don't want to sound like I'm made of money, but it's probably going to cost $40, $60, $80 to get an EB832 repaired.
That's what. Yeah, and plus like your postage or whatever you have to pay for.
So
to ship
I
it,
just
get a new one.
But what I like, another thing about the hydros is it's IP65 rated. which was something Paul was trying to say, but that's a whole nother story. But it's like the plugs are sealed, so I have it mounted in my cabinet. I was gonna mount it over my sump, but it's sealed. Moisture doesn't get into it. So I'm liking it so far, man. It's doing its job. I'm liking it so far. Even though I had a Trident, I was not depending on the Trident to dose my tank. The Trident was only testing, and I would decide with my Ecotech pumps how much the dose of what. So even though I'm somebody that loves technology, I'm not a crazy have my controller do everything on my tank type of guy.
Yeah, look at me. I've got an Apex with loads of bits and bobs and modules and that, but I literally use it for a maintenance mode. That's all I use it for, just to press one button so it turns certain things off, so I can do a water change.
Yeah,
that is it.
But
so I understand all these people that are really invested, and the fanboys that love it, and they've got every module, and it does this, it does that, it scratches their ass, it does everything. But
I'll tell you what,
it's not for me. And the reason why they're a fanboy is because they're that invested in it. They probably like something different and probably want to try something different, but they're like, hold up, I've got $10,000 invested in this Apex. I'm not going to take it off my system now. So really, I'm stuck with it.
Well, you just said a version of that, Woody, to be honest. I'm not going to take it off or anything because I'm so invested and I can't be bothered to unplug it. So you just said a version of that. So I understand. I get it. But I think the real loser of the Hydros, the real person who's going to suffer is GHL, because I don't know why on GHL, I don't know why on earth someone would go buy a GHL controller, because GHL is stuck in this weird like bucket now where it's not user friendly and it's not the cheapest. At least the Hydros is like, we're cheaper, we're easier to get into. We're trying to be easier to use for the ordinary person, and we have cheaper options. The GHL is neither easy to use or neither cheap. So I think they're going to be the biggest loser of like the Hydros.
Cole, I think the Apex, the full system Apex, is just over 800 quid or something.
Yeah, it's $800 in the US, but maybe I think it's 850.
Yeah, it's something like 800 and something.
850
over it.
Yeah. No, why would you buy a GHL these days? Why would you go by $800?
I've done it once years ago. Done it once, and you had to be like a computer programmer to get it running. I went out and got a PC laptop, because I don't have PCs. I've got Macs, so I didn't realize that. I bought it, then realized you can't run it on a Mac. So I went and got a laptop, plugged it in, and see what you had to do. And I was like, nah. It was like coding. You had to do coding to get the plug bars to do things and all that. I went, no thanks. Turn it off, put it all back in the box.
When did we go to Mac now? Was it 2018 or 2019?
2018.
So remember I had one. Man, I can't believe it's 2.5 years now. But I had one, and like you, I have a Mac. I had to go buy a copy of Windows and install Boot Camp to run GCC. And GCC looked like something out of Windows 95 to run the GHL. And I remember when I went to Macna and, was telling the guy, like, hey, I think the guy who runs GHL, not GHL America, GHL from Germany, I was telling the guy, like, hey, like, the software on this is like, I may have been a little harsh. I said, the software kind of sucks, man. And he's like, oh, you don't need a computer to set it up now. Like, you can do it all from your phone. And I'm like, oh, cool. Show me how. He's like, what version are you running? I'm like, this. He's like, oh, you need to hook it up to your computer to upgrade it. And I'm like, what? I said, so you told me I could set it up from my phone. But he's like, yeah, firmware upgrade. You still have to connect it to your computer. So
well done, JB.
JB, thank you very much, JB.
I came home from Macna. I sold my GHL doser not too long after that.
Yeah,
I must be doing something right too. Super Alexander. I got a super chat.
No, what it is, he's paid you for being quiet. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let the real.
Yeah, well, that's just bought a wheel for my new chair, Woody.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
GHL is dead in the well. GSL is going to find a hard time because they're in this weird spot where they don't do anything like any of the other controllers do well.
Yeah, they're in no man's land, aren't they?
Yeah, that you know what? That's the word, no man's land.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. GHL has a mini option, like a GHL mini, but the weird thing about that, it's not compatible with the rest of the GHL system. Like if you buy a GHL mini, you just have a GHL mini. It's not like you can upgrade to a regular GHL from it. No, you just have a GHL mini, and that's that. If you buy like an Apex, the Junior, you can still use all the Apex modules and everything with it, but no, not with GHL. Yeah. Didn't we watch? Was it Reef Dork who bought the GHL alkalinity monitor, right? Which is $800, and
Yeah,
he
I
was
don't think he
using
got
it.
on with it, did he?
He was testing it, and it didn't. Like the alkalinity monitor, $800 costs more than the regular GHL controller itself, and when it tested and his alkalinity was out of range, it didn't alert him. And when he reached out to them, they were like, "Oh, you need to have the controller for it to even send you a text message or an email that your alk is out of range." And he was like, "What? Like, I paid $800 for this. The least you can do is, if you're testing, what's the point of testing ALK and let me know if my ALK is out of range? I have to log in and, get my results."
Right, hang on a minute. So JB sent a super chat, Reef King sent a super chat, and Gal sent a PayPal super chat.
Hey! So what, you got 4 wheels now?
I've got 2 wheels and a screw.
And a cushion.
Yeah.
A back support cushion for your lumbar.
I'm just waiting for Woody to send his super chat so I can buy the full chair.
I thought you was going to come out with something like, I'm waiting for Woody to send a super chat so I can buy a 3-piece suite or something like that.
I already bought a 3-piece suite with the last one you did.
Buy yourself a Lamborghini. Bit of styrofoam.
Cheers, lads.
See what happens, Paul, when you go on our group and start moaning that no one ever super chats you. See, they soon send it.
I don't know.
See, when you beg for super chats, you do finally get them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pouring in some super chats.
Hey!
That'll buy the string. Hey, Seymour, that'll buy the string for the this trap. You know the rubber.
I thought you needed a new fish trap because somebody had yours and gave
Seymour,
you.
I know. Don't worry. I know that you didn't mean to put the that point there. I knew it was supposed to be $199, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You know what? That's the stupid iPhone that is.
These days, Paul.
Yeah, iPhone that, Seymour. It's all right.
Stupid iPhone that is.
Yeah, fish traps are expensive these days, Paul. Especially when they have your name on them,
Yeah.
And somebody pretends it's theirs, right?
Yeah.
Oh look, and now we're waiting for Woody.
Uh-oh.
I
don't think it goes up. It don't go up to that.
Let's not turn it into like what happened last time.
Like
right?
a pissing contest.
Yeah, because Paul didn't.
Whoa, I'm perfectly fine with that, Seymour. Shut the fuck
up, Seymour. How much did you get that day, Paulie? About 1,400 quid?
No, we're not good there. He didn't share the wealth, would he?
No.
Hey, remember, in fact, I said the other week, didn't I, how much I got? It worked out of all of it. I ended up with about 700 and something quid.
So Paul, did anybody
Yeah.
from Manchester send you a super chat? Because I think they would have been loaded that time from Vegas. No, I think they were jealous and wanted to fight you because
That's it, JB. Mates help mates. He's going to send you a Raja Rampage now.
You know what, Paul? I'll send you another $199 for a Raja Rampage.
Seymour, do it $199 without the decimal place, and we'll talk about it.
All right.
I'll get Woody to send it. You'll get it quick.
All right. No,
it'll be a full colony by the time you get it from me.
I'll take it back. Yeah, you know what?
So what we're talking about, people, Seymour sent a package over from America and he sent it to
Oh,
Woody. There was some stuff for Woody and some stuff for me in there. This was 2 months ago. Woody's still not sent me my stuff.
And most of it's perishable, so it's probably out of date by now.
I'm staying out of that one. Oh, Paul, I'm waiting on a Versa plug, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Good
send
luck with that. Hang on a minute.
gonna
You're supposed to
send
send
that
my
Paul's
parcel
package.
before yours.
No, I'm going to send that in Paul's package, and he's got to send it to you because he's got something to send you, isn't he? He's got
You
to
know
send
what?
you some stuff.
You know what, Woody? I think so.
Yeah, I thought that was the way it went.
Do it.
I'm gonna send it out tomorrow now.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I probably won't.
That's
I still got to put your aminos in there. The box is ready. I've just got to add your aminos.
Oh, do you need a bottle, Woody?
Yeah, we're because of this COVID, we're in short supply of bottles. It's unreal.
You know what, Paul? Next time I have to do a bottle. You know what? I need some aminos. I had ordered some aminos and they came busted. So
Yeah. Well, then you got your money back and you still used them.
no, the money.
Paulie Galgal's even digging me out. I said I'll send him that XR30 diffuser I've got. I still ain't sent that either. But to be fair, I've got a good argument with that because I said to him, send me your address, and he never did. So unless he just wants me to send it to the Isle of Man and the postman knows where he is or something, I don't know.
You know what, Woody? Watch this. No, watch this. Right? I'm going to make someone's day. Don't say nothing. Right?
He's gonna send a super chat back.
No. I'm going to do this.
Wait, 85,000 people live on the Isle of Man?
What does he want? XR30 diffuser?
Yeah.
Paul, 85,000 people live on the Isle of Man?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a little like Gaga was one of them country people who just, lives off the land in Isle of Man.
Yeah, but all them 85,000 people, they're all related to each other.
Like Manchester. Woo!
Oh, Galgal said it's 88,000. He must have been busy over the last couple of years.
I know, it must have been the lockdown. They must have had a huge baby boom lockdown. Woo!
Woody,
Yes, love.
look on Reef Banter.
I can't go on there. If I do, it'll cut the StreamYard off.
All right. Simon Gow, I'm going to send you a message. Look at it.
What's people's thoughts on algae scrubbers? Algae reactors, I think, are better. Scrubbers are too much work. Can't see scraping that screen every few days or whatever. That'll do my nutting. You got to remember, Galgo. You got to make this hobby simple. Otherwise, it will annoy the life out of you, and you won't do things.
I've seen people use that. I'm not saying they don't work. I've seen people use them, but it's
Yeah,
just
100% they work, but I just find them just too much work.
Yeah, I'd prefer a refugium if I have space and an algae reactor before
If you don't have the space,
I do an algae scrubber. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a few over here, like there's some good companies that make them here, but there's also some crappy companies that make them here. So if you are gonna get one, I forgot the one you need to stay away from.
Cole, yeah, no worries, mate. I might try and go this weekend coming because everything is open from tomorrow, innit? So I might try and go this weekend coming if I can. I'm a work all week and weekend, so if I can get myself out of bed, I might shoot down there. I need to get some frozen food and that.
I've just ordered a Galgo XR30, Woody.
Oh, top man! I think he's got 3 lights. So if you've ordered him one, I'll send him the one I've got here, and then all he needs to do is get himself another one.
Could get him another one, but we'll have to see how the super chats go, Woody.
Yeah, I will do, mate. I'll give you a text, Carl. I'll let you know. What's going on with your fish room? You're
The
still
Isle,
dedicated. Is it still going well?
the Isle of Man is actually kind of a rich place, man.
Well, when an 88,000 strong family are together, you know, they keep their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when
Nice
they go
and
to the
tight.
shop, they walk past each other saying, "Give us 6."
You know what? I want to visit the Isle of Man.
You want to visit the Isle of Man?
You don't pay commission on my super chats. Yeah, but I've just sent you a £30 diffuser for a £5 super chat. So stop being a bitch.
That's just knocked him back 1,000 points now, or 1,500 points, whatever it is. So he can't get another Neuro 5 now. You got a place to stay if you want to come. That sounds
It's just
like...
took me about 4 weeks with it to get them points. I've just given go.
I know you. Well, you know.
4 weeks staying up till 11 o'clock, till 12 o'clock at night, would it?
Cole, that's good, mate. That's good. That's all. That's what you want from it. For it to just tick over, do its own thing, and grow. You've hit the sweet spot.
Yeah.
What time are we on? 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. They're just gone.
So, what we're talking about now?
Isle of
Well,
Man.
we've done a few things. It goes in. We've done a bit of piss taking. We've done some banter. Done controllers.
Not interested in Audi scrubbers at all.
No, not one bit. That was why we sort of smoothed over that instantly. Yeah. Any questions from the newbies in the chat, like JB, Gal, Andy? Anyone want any stickers, Instagram stickers, and that? Only 14 quid for one. Selling them. I ain't got a coral in my tank or anything yet, but as long as I get my stickers sold. Oh yeah, coaster. Yeah, I've got to get the coasters made as well, haven't I?
What coasters?
The coasters. I'm getting stickers, coasters, t-shirts, key rings, cock rings.
I've got mine on.
What?
I got a super chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got a super chat. I tightened it.
We're gonna have to do mass map for Gal because he works on computers and that. Oh, I've got to do. Andy wants a Woody's Reef butt plug.
What is it? Just a butt plug with your face on it?
Yeah, right on the tip.
Just the tip.
Right, we're going way off topic now. Use bad influence on me, you are.
We must have been swearing on here because do you know the monetization on this?
Yeah.
They've removed it.
Well, it's gone 9 o'clock.
No, but they've removed it because it's not at 9 o'clock in America, is it? It's always less than 9 o'clock somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we need a topic. Otherwise, Seymour will fall asleep.
JB says his tank's looking the nuts.
In the name of love.
Corals. What do you want to talk about with corals? Don't ask prices because I must admit I wouldn't have a clue at the minute. I've not been to an LFS for a coral for years.
Whatever happened to the £10 frag of acro, buddy?
What one, mate? What?
All of them. When you used to go to LFS, how much is that, tenner?
Oh yeah. Well, that Living Reef I used to go to in Dartford, he used to do brilliant deals. He did. His was like £10 each, or you could get 12 for £100 and things like that. You should do really good deals, and it was just a massive coral tray, 8-foot coral tray, but I think it's 3 foot wide, and the racks were just full up all the way across, and you could just pick what you wanted. Pick out 12 of them for £100 or whatever. It didn't matter what it was.
Once every other month, Copfields Farm used to do like you go into the shop, you didn't have to buy anything, just go in, get 10 free hermit crabs. Oh, then the week after, it'd be like go in, 10 free snails. Snails,
Yeah.
50p a piece, hermit crabs, £1 a piece. Corals, all like they used to do. It was like the king. It was like voted the best LFS in the UK, like fucking 5 years on the trot. You know, Copfields Farm.
Yeah.
They used to just have massive bays with it, and there was like one of the bays were like your softies and Zoes and stuff, and the other bays were like SPS. You know what I mean? Iron stuff, and everything was just like a tenner. He used to get iron stuff, and he used to just frag it and put frags in there. You know, because he knows that people are going to buy frags.
Yeah, John used to do the same thing. John at Living Roof done exactly the same thing. It's like he see how the market was going to go or something, because he used to have this 5,000 litre system in his garage at home. So he used to grow out colonies or whatever, and then just frag them all up, and then bring them into the shop. And they used to just sell like hotcakes.
And they used to have the main display where, like the colonies, they used to keep like the base of the colonies, what they fragged up in there to grow out.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, Cole, you're right. AAC is, I always say, it's like the worldwide corals of the UK. It's got amazing corals, but they are so expensive in there. Like a barley slimer, a 1-inch barley slimer, they want like 35, 40 quid for. Things like that. It's
cheaper than that one that was in stock.
Yeah, just a bit.
How much was that? 45 quid for a frag of
No, it's not. That was
60 quid or 70 quid, wasn't it? 60 or
less.
70 quid. And he put it down to 45 or something, wasn't it?
No,
I can't remember.
it was 50 quid. It was $20 for a Hannah checker reagent, wasn't it?
It was
no, because the other reagents, there's actually cheaper in there than anywhere else.
But, no, I mean in Stoke it was more expensive in Stoke. I mean,
no, the checkers themselves were more expensive, but the reagents were cheaper.
Where are you talking about?
I think it was 79 quid. It was like 75 or 79 quid for the checker they wanted. But the reagents were cheaper. It was like 10p cheaper, 20p cheaper.
Oh yeah, 10p, yeah.
But then you still got to like pay for the postage, so it just works out more expensive.
You know what? It's only made for super simple reef techs, so that's why it wasn't for you, Paul.
JV, you probably don't need as much filter, like mechanical filtration as that. If you've got quite a light bio load with your fish and all that, I run with just a filter sock for ages.
I am the one person that I can totally agree with that, because I bottomed out everything in my tank with mechanical filtration.
It's the same with mine. I couldn't keep nothing, and I was wondering why. And I had 0 phosphates, 0 nitrates. My tank was so clean; it was unreal. I couldn't keep a thing.
Do you know what? 10 years ago, I would have gone, do you know what? I'm so happy my nitrates and phosphates are low.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's all you wanted, wasn't it? That's what we talk about all the time.
Never get them low, ever.
Yeah, fight to keep them low. And now you're struggling to keep them up so you can keep corals in that. The best way to do it, I think the best thing I've done was buying a few more fish.
I'm gonna try to pin you, but I don't know how to do it. So
no, that's you.
No, I got my clarity.
Now he's in the corner.
I got my clarity fixed. Thank you to my friend Paul.
There you go. That's it. Seymour's on.
Got my calc stirring.
Is that your bubble kinging?
That's my bubble kinging. You know what I mean? Let's fail. That's my optical sensor that tells me when my thing is full. You know what I mean?
That's a nice bubble king skimmer. Seymour. Where'd you get that from?
I need to fix this, but that's my Hydro's power cables. I was rearranging my my Nero, so I took them out. So, but it looks look at. I had to put my Trident back on, so that's why this looks messy. But
that's what you tried.
This would have been empty if I didn't have to put the Trident back.
So is that running standard?
Yeah, I just had the head unit running. But just with the head unit.
Just the head unit.
I needed to put in a ticket to get it fixed. Yeah, to get it fixed, and you kind of have to. have it running for them to log in and see what the issue is. And here's me my Triton along with my Versa.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
I
let
gotta mount that.
Don't let Gal see them verses.
Oh, what? 4? I mean, and the other one up here that I don't have a power cable to, that I can't run. You mean like this one, Woody? Oh, yeah.
So you've already got 5, and you want to try and nick one of mine as well.
I don't want to nick one of yours. First, I want the
power cable.
plug
Yeah,
bar back. Yeah,
I'll get you the power cable.
yeah. I gotta clean the glass.
It's looking good though.
Yeah. As soon as they fix it, I've already taken out the box and everything. As soon as they fix it, I'm going to as soon as they fix it, I'm going to take the Trident off. Yeah. Looking good.
It is looking good, especially in Blastos.
Yeah. That Blasto. That's me orange hammer, and that's a different orange hammer, and that's a different orange hammer. That's me clam. It's starting to show some green through it now, so it's now green and blue. Ooh.
Clams are always best from top down.
Ooh. You know what? I'm trying to be a proper reefer, you know.
Still got quite a bit of sand in there, isn't you?
Yeah, in the back. Yeah. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Here's the kids' tent. Oh, that's very blue. And there's the kids' equipment, the hydros. I just cleaned the skimmer today. Oh. I'll turn that down. Come on.
Where's your Blastos, Woody? In the water column.
Yeah. Just being skimmed out. Oh look,
There's a jawbreaker.
there's my jawbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Where's mine?
Yeah, you know what? Oh, I think yours is over here. The small one is yours, Paul.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, there's a third one over there. There's a third one over there. You see it? So there's 3. I'm dosing Razor, and it seems to be working so far. Hey, man, I got bubble algae. I got to kill, man.
Use Vibrant. I know a guy that
trying
used
to-
Razor and it killed his tank.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but I
really
don't
not good
have
shit. I know a guy too. He's a really nice guy, you know.
SBS.
He is a really nice guy, but he don't stop going on about super chats.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't have any SBS, so it'll be alright.
Cole, what you've been asked to go on the like the new Reefers live stream on Friday? I'm like piggy in the middle.
Yeah, raise a room, mine. Friday night live stream with Reef King. Whoop whoop. Hey, I'm not in Saturday and all. What are you at work, aren't you?
I'm back to work, mate. Yeah, you won't see me on any streams, especially over a weekend for 4 or 5 weeks.
You said that last Friday you was up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I can go in a chat. And have a quick message and all that. But actually being on a stream, getting right involved, I can't. I know I don't do a lot of work sometimes, but I still have to be alert. Yeah, do it, Cole. Go on there.
Anybody wants a Max Spec glue gun?
No thanks.
Okay. Somebody gave a great review of it, didn't they?
Well, yeah.
Was it Paul? Somebody in Manchester.
I don't think it was Paul.
Of what?
I
The
think
glue
his name
gun.
starts with A. Right?
Another reefer.
Another guy.
The max spec glue gun's pretty shite. I think it's
The
pointless.
glue
I think it's pointless. Honestly, just get some Gorilla Glue. You're laughing.
Yeah.
Or use your points and get some
Did I
max spec
tell
glue.
you?
Not max spec.
That
Can you
people
cut it?
glue you did.
Cole, don't be on the fence.
Did I
You're
tell you?
you're a reefer. The more reefers you can get involved with and all that, mate, go for it. You might know a lot of stuff that they don't.
I'm not
vice
being funny,
versa.
Carl. You've built a full fucking fish room. I think you're fucking well acknowledged. And it looks fucking mint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go on there. You can represent. I was going to say you can represent the reefers down south, but I think that Fish Palace is from Essex, isn't he? So at least he won't be outnumbered.
We'll be on there. We'll be on there, Carl. If anyone says that wrong, we'll just tell them, fuck you off.
Who?
Well, I will anyway.
I might get banned.
Don't worry about it. I get banned from everyone's channel. I think I'm one of the most banned on all the things, you know.
Cole, you'll have to put on your poshest Cockney voice you can.
Hello, mates and mate testers. What's the female word for mate?
Love.
Sheila.
No, that's Australian. Or treacle. All right, treacle.
We call them love. In Manchester, we say love or cock.
Well, we go, what's going on, darling?
So you said we just walk up to a girl and say, hey there, cock.
No, yeah, in a way. Well, you're a cock.
Yeah, see now. I would say it in a different way.
Nah.
I'd use the same words, but I'd say it in a different way.
What would you say?
Hey then.
Or do you want some?
No, is it like where I'm from? Saying you ain't cock. That's are you all right, love?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard.
It's
I've
like,
heard
good morning, sir. Show you.
Oh yeah, no, it's completely different. But yeah.
We normally a lot of people say girl. All right, girl.
Yeah, they're also like, who are you calling a fucking girl? That's what you get up here.
All right, girl. That's it, yeah.
You ain't Jenny, love?
You don't really have girls here, would you?
She's in the bath.
I know she sent me a pic.
Yeah. I did say. No, that's better. That's it. Yeah, the free like that. That's it.
The free like that?
No, the other way.
That's like that?
Yeah.
What about that one? Oh, that one.
Nah.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one.
We'll ask in the chat what they prefer to look at. Because it's got no faces to look at.
Honestly, I'm in the pitch black in my house. I've not turned the lights on. I've got YouTube on the TV, and I'm in front of the laptop.
The moon and the stars. I'm sprawled out on the sofa as well.
Right. We need to talk about something. I'm shutting it down.
Right, quick, guys, quick. Give us something to talk about. Paul's going to go. He wants to go and spin the chats.
Still waiting for Woodies? Anyone seen Woodies?
I'll send you on in your parcel.
Oh, you're such a nice guy. You sent me a PayPal, haven't you, Woody?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't super chat.
Cheers, mate.
Need some nice SPS. What bits you got in your fish room, JB? You got some nice bits in there, haven't you?
Hollywood stunner.
I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to nick some of his. I know it's a crazy ask, but I'm definitely going to nick some of his GSP. Seems mad for someone that's got about 98% SPS in his tank.
I've seen it where people have got GSP all over the floor like grass would it.
That's what I'm saying. I've got a bare bottom.
Yes, growing.
I might chuck some down on there.
As long as you can keep it under control and you can keep it trimmed back when it starts growing up, it does look nice.
Yeah, that's what I might do. And the thing is, if you don't like it, it's so easy to peel up off the glass.
Covered the floor.
It should be in
I'll
your
tell you
tank.
what you should do, what JB should do, he should have that in his tank, would he? And he should acclimatise them things like Jake Adams did. You know, them freshwater fish.
Oh, what, the mollies? Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking of getting mollies because they're good algae eaters, aren't they?
Yeah.
The thing is, JB, do you find that it holds a lot of detritus in it, especially when it's on the base glass? So I've heard a lot of people complain about that. It holds a lot of detritus in it. You have to keep fanning it out.
Could you just get blast it like every couple of days?
Yeah, that's what you could. Used to have mollies in my kids' fresh tank. Yeah, I've had molly when I used to do freshwater when I was younger. I used to have mollies and all that.
That's what I'm saying. They're so good though at transferring to saltwater, aren't they?
I think yeah, you can do it so easy. I reckon a couple of like pure white mollies in a saltwater tank. They look mad.
See, I don't like GSP on rocks. Like I said, when it's on the back glass, when it grows on the back glass or the floor, it looks mint. But I don't like it on the rocks.
Yeah, I forgot about Andy's tank as it goes. Yeah, he has got it all up the weir box, isn't he? I forgot about that.
See, it looks good when it's like that.
I don't know if JB meant it in that way. I know he didn't mean it in that way, but Cole said, I've got loads of SPS, mate, if you want some.
I know, I just see it.
And he's really up on high-end SPS, mate. I know I shouldn't be laughing because he didn't mean it in that way, but it's just, it just reads that way. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to laugh. That's something like that we would do in the group, like banter-wise. That was brilliant.
Well, it's called Reef Banter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I must admit that was. Look, he's written no disrespect there. Look, sorry, I made it sound horrible. I tell you what, I've seen in Cole's tanks. It's got some nice millies in there.
See, I like Millie.
Yeah, I love millies, especially when once you get the like the acro power or whatever going in your system. The polyp extension is crazy on millies. I love a nice pink millie. I
might need some of that. Do you know what? I've got 2 frags of that Red Planet in here, Woody. One's getting grown, like when I said the frags were 1 centimetre size frags. Another SPS is growing over one of them, and the other one's just nothing.
Oh, he's saying he's only got one high-end SPS, and that's from you, Paul. So it must be the Birds of Paradise.
It's not really high-end, is it?
No, but it is.
It used to be.
Yeah, it's lovely. Right, let me
I used to. See, frag-wise, depending on the size, they go at what, 25 quid up a frag. You've been asking. I've got nothing to frag, JB. I've got nothing to frag at the minute. That's the problem. Because you've got to remember, when I set my tank back up, it was only, when was it, buddy? Not even a year ago, was it?
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
So it's less than a year ago to set it back up. Bearing in mind, I started off with tiny frags again. Everything died. And then I had a hiccup when I dosed that shit in the tank. That turned everything brown and stunted everything. and it's started kicking back in again. So things are growing, but mine will be another 6 to 12 months before I've got stuff to frag.
When you restarted the tank, was that after all the fish died?
Seymour, you've killed more stuff since I've known you than I've ever killed, but you still keep saying this.
Seymour's killed more stuff in 6 months than I've killed in 16 years.
Did Seymour not realise he only had like 6 fish in my tank? That's what I mean. 2 clownfish.
That's what I'm saying. I had the same clownfish in my tank for like 14 years.
Yeah.
I love them things.
You know what, Reef King? Nailed it there.
What's he?
Yeah, it does. Beginner SPS sells.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's like the bread and butter. That's what I'm saying. Like things like that, birds of paradise, and other sort of birds' nests, and they grow so quick, and people want that because it just fills in their tank so fast. Especially if you've got a certain area of your tank that sort of looks a bit bare.
Well, look at mine.
Like there, and let it grow like mad, and then it just fills in your tank.
My Astrix is filled up the full back of my tank. Do you know that coral that I took out, Woody? When I set this, remember when I set this back up and it grew? That stuff that you've got in yours, that grew massive in my tank, and I took it to the shop and I got 100 odd quid for it.
Yeah.
Well, it's massive again in my tank. I left one tiny frag in there. It's a big ball again.
Well, that's what I was going to do. This massive piece I've got in here, I was going to take it out and give Cole a ring and say, take it and frag it up, put it in your coral trays. Because, you know, you get £5-10 a frag, you could probably get anywhere from sort of 50 to 100 frags out of this, depending on what size you want to do. You can chuck it in there, and I've got so many little pieces that have broke off and just land.
What you want to do is trade that massive colony there for some millie. Yeah.
But it just grows like crazy, and it's such a beautiful colour.
That, for someone who's got a big tank with it, that's a display piece straight away in the tank.
Yeah. Well, it takes up one half of my tank, more or less, isn't it? Massive.
Anyway, I was saying about the Istrix. So I've got Istrix all at the back of my tank growing. I've got that stuff like you've got there growing. Then, like a lot of people that have got the rock pulled away from the back, if they stick some of that behind, you get coral on a full 360 round your tank, which I like. I picked all the frags up today and stuck them in that frag rack, Woody. Glued them in the frag rack. You know,
Yeah, nice. It's good. They're just nice to look at, and they just fill in space. Nothing wrong with that. Not everything has to be high end for you to have a nice looking tank.
Exactly.
I ain't got a lot of high end stuff in my tank. I'm too lazy for all that. I just want stuff that just looks nice and bright, fills in the tank, and easy to take care of.
Yeah, baby. 100%. Okay. A few SPS. Got some nice pieces of else. I think that's what it is. If people have got multiple tanks, the display tank, the one nice. Well, it depends how you go, because high end. In my tank, I've only got a couple of pieces of iron coral. That's it. You know what I mean? So I've got 2 chalices that are high end. I've got mushrooms that are high end. But SPS wise, would it? I don't think I've got much.
In your, you got PC Rainbow, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a couple of pieces of three threads of PC Rainbow. Yeah, I've got a few, but it depends what you class. Some our class is high end, but some people go, but it's green. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's rare.
It's like the Red Planet. You know that some people now don't really class it as high end, but if you look at it,
it's stunning.
It's such a stun. Yeah, like where I keep my elk, you know, quite lower than what most people would. I'll get the most insane colour out of it. It looks like a PC Rainbow. It gets that mad golden yellow.
Is that what I sent you?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Like Matt, that's what I mean. I can't get it in this tank. It's just not happening for me.
Would I still have eight plate corals? Jesus Christ. Are they growing?
I'll tell you what I have got in my tank.
Friend. Go on.
I'll tell you what I've got in my tank. I didn't know I had. Purple Remonte.
Oh, have you?
I had a little frag of green. I thought it was green. I stuck it in the shade. You know that one that I said I was growing that Monty in the shade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's purple Remonte. I don't even know.
Bloody hell.
Because it was growing, well, a big frag of it stuck to the back of an urchin. It was crawling around the tank, and it's purple Remonte.
Well,
So I took it off it. I stuck it on the rock.
Yeah, it's like that piece I've got. See on my picture there, the avatar picture. See the two, the plating Monties, the green and the red. Can you see the purple one at the back in the middle of them?
Yeah.
That's some mad. It's just mad purple with like sky blue polyps and like a greeny blue rim around it. It's stunning. But it's not really a plating. It's an encrusting. But it started plating out. Like that picture. I don't know. I think that picture's about 6 months old now.
I've got cauliflower,
massive.
cat's paw. Never heard of them.
Cat's
Forest
paw, yeah,
fire.
I love cat's paw. Cat's paw is lovely. I love cat's
Never,
paw.
never heard of it.
Oh, you would have if you see it. You know exactly what it
You
is.
see it, I'm most probably, but
Yeah, there's
you
a
know
big
me, Woody. I don't do names, do I? So
in the BRS 160 tank. There's a big piece right in the center at the bottom. I
forest
love
fire,
cat's paw.
forest fire chalice.
What's he got? Forest fire, red chalice, Hollywood
Sapphire,
stunner, chalice. Oh, it's gone. It's gone off me telly now. It's gone up too far.
So it's cauliflower, cat paw, forest fire, red chalice, Hollywood stunner, chalice, turbinara, 3 different types of cyphastria, toadstool leather, blasto musia, can't say it. 4 different micromusa, candy cane, and leptostraya.
Yeah,
See, leptostraya. So yeah, John Deere leptostraya. What that's nice.
Yeah, the John Deere's nice.
Have you got that?
No, I had it, didn't I? I had it.
Oh, someone fucking nicked it, didn't they?
Someone stole it, yeah.
I'll show you something. I've got shitloads of that again.
Waiting for a doctor to call me. And do you know what that is? That's all this talk about butt plugs. He's gone overboard, isn't he?
Doctor to call me. Yeah. Be a slutty nurse that turns up. Where's Kelly?
Yeah, she ain't really going to work. She's gone to the Isle of Man.
Yeah, she's gone to work.
Yeah. Yeah, elegants are nice. They are nice.
Do you know what? I do like elegance. I was going to buy one the other month, you know. I hated them. I loved them years and years and years ago, right? And the reason I got put off by them, one, they grow pretty fucking quick, but they're so stingy, you can't have nothing near them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was saying this last night, when I first sort of got into the hobby and all that, they was quite cheap to buy because they was very finicky. They was really hit and miss. Like you might have it and it'll last ages, or you might get it. It looked good one day and the next day it's just gone. It was the same with Gonnies as well. Gonnies they used to have loads of them in that shop. When I was saying that Living Reef in Dartford, used to have loads of them in the corner of one of his coral trays, and they used to be like £10 each because they were so hard to keep. Because they like all the, like we've got all them particulate foods now. You couldn't do that back then, so it was hard to keep them. Really hard.
So, cat paw is Stylophora.
Yeah, just type it in. Go on Google.
Yeah, I have. It's Stylophora.
Yeah, it's stunning.
I've got a rainbow one in my tank.
I love them.
I didn't know it called cat paw.
Yeah, got just like a different look to them though.
Yeah, I've never heard of cat.
Greeny, yellowy. Yeah, it's lovely.
I've got a rainbow style.
So when we're doing a Reef Banter meetup, as soon as we can all get out properly and the shops are properly open.
What else did it say? A forest fire chalice. A forest fire chalice. Yeah, I don't like that. Sorry, I don't like that one. The thing is, there's very few chalices I do like, so it's not because you've got it. I just don't like certain chalices. Cyphastria, which 3 different types. So what, you got jingle bells?
I've got jingle bells in my tank.
Yeah, I've got a lot of jingle bells. Blastors, I've got. Can I see all them blasters I've got in mine again, Woody?
No, it ain't as it goes now.
Loads now.
Well, I'll wait till it gets to like a decent colony and get you to send it to me.
Like yeah, candy canes. I've got candy canes in there.
I can't stand candy canes.
I've got lepto. So what's micro?
Have you got any corals, Paul, that just give you the EBGBs? Like make it. I've got some corals that I can't look at them. They literally make my stomach turn. I don't know if it's just that I'm weird or what, but honestly, it's like candy canes. It's just something about them. They make my stomach turn.
So micromucil, they're just air cans.
Air cans are micromucil. Well, that's micromucil lords, isn't it? That's what people really call them now. But yeah, that's all they are.
Yeah, I've got that. In fact, the ones I've got are right there. That I just clicked on. Orange and red, mine. But nice.
Well, so, some of them are crazy prices.
Yeah.
H2O, they're quite well known for their like their A cans, their micromucils and that. And they've got some. They've got like rainbows in that. They're like £700-800 for a sort of 4 to 6 inch sort of strip of them. They'd be about 2 inches wide and 4 to 6 inches long. They'd be about £700-800. Look, yeah, Cole says I'm the same. Some coals make me feel rough. Yeah, honestly, it's just certain coals weird. Literally make my stomach turn. It's like them arrowhead crabs as well. Make my stomach turn.
Yeah, they give me the EBGBs, 100%.
Yeah.
I was going to get one, like in my old tank, when I had a flatworm.
Yeah, bristler worms.
Bristle worm.
Unbelievable for bristler worms. When they get big, they start stabbing your fish. They spear your fish. And eat your fish when they get big.
Yeah, no. That's why I couldn't go to Christmas Island, I don't think. You know, all crabs on Christmas Island.
Yeah.
I don't like picking crabs up in your tank. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see all the colours. Oh, yeah, ain't you colourblind, Gal?
The mate I was on the phone to today, he's colourblind. Fucking, I have some fun with him when I'm out home.
Yeah, the guy at work's he can't see yellow.
Yeah. He's red-blue colourblind, mate. I did say, it's his 50th birthday next year. I did say I'm going to buy him them colourblind glasses, you know, for his 50th.
Yeah.
And I will. They're a couple of £100 them, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they're pretty expensive, yeah. Yeah, red, blue, green. Literally the full colour spectrum. Gal can't see. He does know.
See, red, blue, green. When they say red, blue colourblind, that's red, blue, green, brown, pink. That's all them colours. So if you're red, blue colourblind, that's what it is.
I don't know how he can see his TV because they're the only LEDs that make up your colour in your telly.
Yeah, one in 20 men in the world are colourblind.
Oh, that must be so frustrating.
Yeah, but 1 in 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's weird, sometimes they don't even know the colourblind until they're older.
It's mad, isn't it?
It is. It is. They just get used to it, don't they?
But is this what it is? All their life, they just see things as what it is, and they just think that's how everyone sees it. Until one day someone goes, "Oh yeah, look at that blue car over there." They go, "What are you talking about? It's pink."
Do you know what I don't get though? I've seen these people that wear them glasses. You know, they put the glasses on and they go, "Oh, what colour's that red? What colour's that blue? How did they fucking know what it was like before? How did they know it was blue before? How did they know it was red now?" You know what I mean?
Gal, so to you, like the grass, is it not green then? Is it what?
It looks great. It's like he doesn't. It's hard. What? He can't tell you what it looks like because he doesn't know any different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
So for him, it looks to him. He knows it's green, so his brain's telling him it's green, but he doesn't know any different.
Does he know what green is?
His brain will tell him what it is, but it's hard. This is what I'm saying. It's hard for him. It's hard to tell.
If he's never known the colour green, how would his brain tell him what green is?
Because he knows it's green, but yeah, it comes with shades. So like, if it's like when they're playing snooker, you can't tell the difference between the red and the brown.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the brown looks like red.
I can understand that one because that's quite a close. So what about the felt on the table? Does that?
Why don't you just say about his picture on his fucking thingy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what made me think of the grass because I was looking at his Grinch picture and I was thinking, oh, what about the grass?
Yeah, people tell him it's that colour. Yeah. He could go out in a pink T-shirt thinking it's red or blue.
I would do that to him all the time if he was my neighbour. Looking sharp there, brother. He's got a pink suit on or something.
It's salmon. Go, you need to buy yourself some colourblind glasses.
I bet Gal Gal's got ginger pubes.
Yeah.
You right, Jenny?
Yes, you okay?
I'm all right, thank you very much.
I'm
Oh,
50, sod that.
Is it? Well, it's bath night. She's got wicked morning.
Yeah, she's just got out of the bath. She's all.
Oh, you left the bath. Oh, you left the water in for Woody to use. Oh, we wasted it. Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bath night for everyone, eh? That's it. The whole family shares one lot of bath water.
The youngest gets in the last when it's full of mud.
Gal for party at 50. Oh, that we missed that party a few years ago, Cole. Next one that's coming up, 60.
Yeah, the next 50 is Woody's.
God, yeah, I've got 8 years for that. 8 years for that one. Oh,
I think about 7.5 years for that one.
Jesus Christ.
My big one next.
40, yeah.
Don't forget, my birthday party's still going ahead.
Kelly mentioned that the other day.
Yeah, it's just me, you, Jenny, and Kelly.
Yeah. I said to Kelly, because Kelly goes, it's on. I said, we don't know yet. Kelly goes, Jenny's put a post up, it's on. I'm like, all right, calm down.
3
Kelly
years
wants,
for him.
she just wants to get out.
Yeah, I know she does. She gets thingy, doesn't she? She likes to go out and do things in it. 3 years and Cole's 50.
Not wrong with half a century old, is it?
No, exactly, yeah. Yeah, please, babe.
Gal,
JB.
how old's Gal?
I'm guessing 49, because I think he said 50's next, didn't he?
I'm 50, sod that. How old are you, Gal?
If I'm being honest, I thought I thought we spoke about this before, and I thought he was 52, but I'm wrong. He's just written 50. Look, so we don't ever see his face. We don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, so Gal's only 9 years younger than my mum.
Maybe 50, March 11th this year. I'm the youngest in my family as well.
My youngest brother's 18.
Yeah, I know, that's mad, that is, isn't it? I'm stunning. Well, we want to know, so we've just got to take your word for it.
I don't know. You always look green. It's weird. Oh, no, I'm not 40. I'm 39. I'm 40 in June 13th. I'm 40 June 13th, and my brother's 41 June 13th. Your son's 18. Reef King, my daughter's 20 in a few weeks.
Say again?
Is that enough?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Sorry, Jenny's baking cakes again, Paulie.
Not wrong with that.
She's done a chocolate one this time. She just called me out because she's done the buttercream, and she wanted to know whether it was enough on the cake or weren't too much.
We do it Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday night I'm back in work, yeah.
Good. Live stream tomorrow night. Woo woo.
It's overtime. I weren't meant to be back till Wednesday. Oh, they think I got a message. Jenny woke me up. She went, you got a message from Wayne at work. When I read it, it was him asking if I'd go in tonight. Said no thanks. Cole's son will be Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday, 19 Wednesday.
Yeah, my daughter's 20 on June the 7th.
My boy is 14 in 13 days. Is it 13 days or 12 days? I can't remember now. I have to ask Jenny what his birthday is.
50. A lot of people seem to be 50, knocking on the 50s.
Yeah.
See, my best mate, he's 49.
No, I'm not. I'm 42.
Yeah. 42. How old Seymour? Seymour's same age as me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bit younger.
No,
Bit younger.
no, yeah, he's younger enough.
38.
Yeah, 37, 38 Seymour, isn't he?
Yeah, 38, I think he is.
Even though he's the size of a giant and looks. I was saying that he don't look older as it goes. It's just because he's big, it makes him seem older, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's not big. He's ginormous.
Is that what Kelly told you?
Yeah.
And his daughter's 23 this year. Oh man.
I have the best looking out of y'all. That's a bit vain, isn't it?
Well, this is what I'm saying. He can say all this because no one's seen him. So for all we know, he could be Brad Pitt down the other end of the phone.
See, CPL Tang's daughter's 23 this year. My daughter's 20 this year. So I mean, I'm 39 and my
daughter's only just turned 6.
My daughter will be 20 and I'm still 39. Oh, she was 19 when I had her. I was 19 when I had her even.
Yeah, she was 19 when.
Yeah, Kelly was 17. So she was 17.
Fucking old slag.
See, even Kelly goes in, I should just go, dick. Don't worry, people. He's not actually calling. Well, he is calling me Mrs., but it's banter, and she knows what Woody's like, so don't worry.
Oh, this is a good cake.
Go, show your face. I've seen Go-Go's face.
Hang on, what is the matter with you? Just say one. What?
We searched the internet and found him, didn't we, Woody?
No.
Yeah.
Mom, I ate mine.
Oh, right.
We really did, Go-Go. We actually searched the internet and found you. Internet shows everybody.
Paul works out your criminal record. Go look like Brad Pitt. Who would they say you look like, Paul? You've ever been told you look like anyone?
Scrooge. You know.
When we just had selfie.
When you doing a hat selfie? Right, anything to talk about other than the way we look?
No, I think it's gone dead.
Oh, mate.
I think it's time.
Well, you call it. It's up to
Right.
you.
Yeah, I'm going. Right, everyone. Cheers for joining the chat. We're going to end it here because we're talking about nothing. All right. If Woody wants to do one tomorrow, might do one tomorrow, Woody.
Yeah. I don't mind.
We'll
mate.
see.
We'll
see. All right, everyone. I'm not in work. Tuesday, sorry. Shit.
Is Kelly at work though? Tuesday night. Tomorrow.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Yeah, well, whatever you want to do, mate. I'm easy.
All right. All right, people. Catch you later. See you in a bit.